So today we are comparing two baby monitors. This one's from Eufy and this one's from Momcozy. And Eufy is kind of the more obvious, kind of the more prominent brand that a lot of people will know, but I really think the Momcozy is going to end up doing some pretty amazing things. So we're going to compare these two and see how they stack up against each other. Now, out of the box for the Momcozy, you do get this amazing, awesome camera here. This will definitely provide 1080p clarity. A lot of these cameras don't give that basic 1080p. You get kind of crappy 720p and below quality. You'll be getting that 1080p here. Now, obviously, the big feature with the Momcozy is this amazing monitor right here. This is definitely what draws me to these monitors, these baby monitors. The fact that you don't have to use your cell phone, you have your own little monitor right here that really will showcase everything that you need. So we'll test this out here in a second. And then finally, we have the cables that go right alongside that'll plug both of these awesome devices for the Momcozy, both the camera and then the actual monitor itself. So you get everything you need, as well as some screws and some devices here if you need to like put this up against a wall and mount it to a wall. And so very well done here from the Momcozy and all the stuff that you get. So final look for the Momcozy. As I said, you get this awesome camera right here. As you guys can see, it's set up to where it can swivel and do a lot of different stuff, and we'll showcase that in a second. And then you have what's back here is the pairing and then the USB-C. So very basic, very simple, and then even a mounting right here at the bottom. And then of course you have this awesome, and it even has a kickstand, by the way, awesome monitor, as you guys can see. And this bad boy will just kickstand right there and give you that peace of mind and just stick it somewhere so you can see exactly what's going on. So very impressed. And by the way, the quality of this monitor is very good. I mean, this is like cell phone quality good. That's how good this is. All right, so now we're checking out the Eufy baby monitor, and we'll see how this one rolls. I am very excited. So this one right here, as you guys can see, has kind of this like little design here that maybe is set to swivel a little bit as well, as you guys can see. So it definitely has quite of a different design compared to the Momcozy. And then this one comes in with the monitor as well. And the monitor is also pretty high quality. I gotta say though, I think I like the Momcozy. Just out of the box, I think I like the Momcozy monitor a little better, but this is still also another high quality, and this also comes with a kickstand as well, as you guys can see here. And I'm having a little more trouble opening this one, but it definitely comes with another kickstand, and it's already turning on, as you guys can see. And this also comes with, looks like, two USB-C type chargers here and bricks. The good thing is they come with bricks, but again, Momcozy comes in with a mounting bracket, and this one does not. If I'm checking the box here, it looks like there is some kind of like maybe some screws here, but it doesn't have that mounting bracket like the Momcozy does. So very interesting, and this does give you kind of the indication of what you should be using. One is for more of the monitor and the other one's more for the camera. So just keep that in mind, and both the cables are not created equal as well. One's larger than the other, so maybe the larger one would be better for the monitor, so you have more space, and then the other one is just simply the charging cable. So overall pretty decent. And I'm just kidding, there looks like maybe like more of a floor-based mounting bracket. I'm just kidding, I just saw this here a second ago. So this does come with some kind of bracket, but this looks like it's more for the ground. I don't see how you would put this to the wall, but either way, you do kind of have some sort of bracket here as well. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention is that this does come with a wide-angle lens. As you guys can see here, I was wondering what this little box was, and there's a wide-angle lens. So this will come with a wider angle lens, and we'll test them both out and we'll see how they look. But I'm guessing this kind of goes right, oops, and I dropped it, and I'm guessing it kind of goes right there where the lens is that's covered up with the tape. And you'll be able to just kind of screw this on, and you'll have a wider angle lens. So we'll definitely check that out here in a second. And I wanted to show me just kind of screwing in the wide angle lens. You simply all you do is just simply grab it and you just twist it around, and you have it completely wide angled. So very impressed with this part of the Eufy monitor. It does come with that wide angle, which is nice, and that lens that just kind of sticks on really well. So just wanted to highlight that. All right, so we have them both set up now. I have them both just on a table set up in my living room taking a look at my dog. I don't have a baby, so the best I can give you guys is kind of a dog. And wow, there's a lot. I have a lot to say right now. So first off, one thing that I can definitely say, the Momcozy has a nice bigger screen It has more buttons. It has more buttons and more options for things to do. You can even hit that little microphone button right there, and it'll definitely talk through the monitor. You can do the same thing with the Eufy, but what I like about the Momcozy is that the buttons are more transparent, and you get more of an idea of what you're kind of getting. One thing I will say is I do have the wide angle lens on the Eufy. I have the right angle lens on the Eufy, but if you're noticing, the Momcozy on the left is just as wide. Maybe, is it even wider? It looks almost even wider to me. So like having that extra lens makes almost no difference between the difference of both these baby monitors, because the Momcozy is already naturally just as wide angle. Now in terms of the quality, I'd say they're about the same. You do have some color differentials between the two monitors, but I mean, overall, I mean, they both look great. As I said, the Momcozy comes in with that 1080p, and the other ones are more 720p. Momcozy's here on the left. Now, you do get to control them, so we'll go ahead and showcase the Momcozy real quick. And just simply pressing the up button, and you'll go ahead now and see this thing just kind of go up, and you'll see kind of the feedback that you get when you actually move them up. So when you hold the button, it'll definitely move up, and then it'll move down, and then you kind of get both of what you see. It'll move all the way up. As you guys can see, then it starts going down, and you get that feedback right there. And this is, I'm about, I want to say, how many feet away am I? I'm a decent amount of feet away from this room right now. I'm in my own room recording, and you can see it's really intuitive, and it's really good. And you do have the volume button if you want to put it louder and you want to hear like if the baby's crying, or if your dog is crying, like I'm using it here for a dog monitor. And you really kind of get a lot of information and a lot of good stuff with this monitor. And as I said, I'm very impressed. I'm really loving it. One thing that I'll definitely say that's different with the Momcozy versus what you're getting here with the Eufy is that battery for this Momcozy is a lot better. It's at 5,000 milliamps, so you're getting something that can stand by for a good almost up to 20 hours, 11 to 20 hours. And then if you're actually just using it, it can go all the way up to 8 hours as well, 8 to 15 hours. And that's kind of the difference between this. The shortcut keys, I think, in my opinion, with the Momcozy are a little better as well compared to the Eufy. Though the Eufy is pretty decent as well, but I really like a lot more of the buttons of the Momcozy. You have that volume key right here, and you have the loop that you can play here as well, as you guys can see. You have the microphone that you can talk to. If you hold the button, as you guys can see, I can talk to the microphone there. If you guys hit the home button with the Momcozy, you get even more information on the bottom here. We can go ahead and increase the brightness, which I definitely want to do. And I like how I can even zoom in with the Momcozy. As you guys can see, I'm even zooming in. So there's even a zoom in function, which I really like. And the brightness does go up on this monitor as well, if you guys were wondering. There's even a screen sleep option, which I really like as well. And another thing too is you can set up an alarm. You can also set up the lullaby music. So what this button is right here, as you guys can see for the Momcozy, is that that's a lullaby button. So you can actually play music to help your baby go to sleep, which is really cool. And there's even more information here. If you guys look right there on the left side, you get even more stuff that you can really mess with. You can mess with the temperature of the camera. You can mess with the refresh rate. I like that. We'll definitely put this at 60. I mean, the Momcozy has so many different options. It's just so impressive. All the things that you can do with this, it really is something. You can play music. There is two-way call with this, so you can actually talk through both ways with the monitor, as I mentioned, by hitting this little microphone button. The alarm function is also something prominent here that we can go ahead and take a look at here. As you guys can see, you can set an alarm on and off, and that'll help you kind of, if you need an alarm system for whatever reason, you have that here with the Momcozy as well. And there is also an option, guys, to do a split screen. If you end up buying a second camera, you can set up a split screen as well, which is amazing. I love seeing that you can set up that split screen. So that is really, really cool. I mean, I don't know what else to say. There's a lot going for the Momcozy right now. And then finally, let's go ahead and compare this to the Eufy. Now, I want to keep you guys in mind that I've done everything that you've been seeing, with me essentially just kind of doing this with, I haven't looked at the instructions. It's very much plug and play, which is very impressive. I literally just plugged everything in and everything was working right out of the box. So if you're somebody that doesn't like fiddling with a lot of things, you're definitely going to want to take a look at both of these baby monitors, because they're very much both plug and play, as I said. Now, a lot of the same features can be found here as well. I am seeing kind of the brightness level that we went ahead and raised all the way up with the Eufy. There is the ability to put an alarm, and you can put in lullaby music as well. And you have all those options. Let me go ahead and put the volume up and let's see. So we have the volume all the way up. Let's see if we can play some music and see if you guys can hear the sound. So there's the sound. And you can hear it right there. And it plays lullabies. You can probably hear the sound now. So we'll go ahead and pause it there. But as you guys can hear the music play, and and my dog, I'm just laughing because he's very confused there as to what was happening. Real quick, let's check out the Momcozy and play some music there as well. And there it is. And there's the song, as you guys can hear, and it's playing. And these are the songs you're going to want to play for your baby as you play them. And I just like seeing my dog confused. So they both play lullaby songs, which is really cool. But for me, I think at the end of the day, the Momcozy is a little better in regards to the quality of the screen, kind of what you get in terms of a little bit more features. But overall, I really feel like you can't go wrong with either one of them. The Eufy is still pretty intuitive, despite the fact that it has less buttons. It's still intuitive, but I like, personally, I'm a little biased, I like to see more buttons. I like to see more options, and I think that's kind of where, for me, where it's at. The Momcozy also has a better, larger screen, but like I said, the Momcozy and the extra buttons are something that is awesome. I love the quality of the screen that you're getting. The quality of screens are both pretty good, but I'd say the Momcozy comes in with a little bit better quality on the screens as well, and the cameras as well are really awesome, and we'll go check those out in a second so you guys can see kind of where I've had them and how they look. But overall, I mean, very high quality on both of these. Real quick, I want to show you guys that the Momcozy can also go full 360 as well. And it'll just completely like turn around all the way. Might take a little minute here, as you can see, but it'll definitely scope all the way around. And it'll do this whole thing. And we'll run into the other camera here in a second. And there we go. We're going right around the table, and so it goes pretty much all the way back, as you guys saw. It ended up finishing right there, and then right then again it'll circle now all the way back to the other side. And so that's one of the cool things about the Momcozy. And you have my dog just there chilling, relaxing, and then we get to see the Eufy camera right there to the left. And so it gets to the point where it'll stop, but I mean, that's that's full 60, right back to where we started with the other side, as you can see. So if you guys wanted to see how the Momcozy does in terms of the camera rotating, I mean, it's pretty much will cover the entire room. Now, taking a look at the Eufy and seeing how much this will rotate and go all the way around, as you guys can see, I don't know if it goes as much as the Momcozy, but it does have a pretty good range in terms of going kind of pretty circular, and it stopped right there. So that immediately tells me that I think for sure the Momcozy rotates a bit more as well. And there's a little bit of lag with the Eufy, but there we go. It takes a little bit for that signal. It's stopping a little bit here and there, but okay, see if we can get it going. The Eufy kind of giving me a little more trouble as well. And then it'll definitely rotate, but I mean, they're both pretty. And that's it? Oh, okay. And they're both pretty, they both go pretty much all the way around for the most part, as you guys can see. Okay, so we're doing like close to a full 360. So both of them could do pretty close to 360, but the Momcozy just goes a little bit further, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, as I give you guys the numbers. So definitely one thing that I wanted to showcase, that you guys can see how much of a room you can capture and how much motion of the entire room that you can get in terms of going all the way around. A couple of the things that I forgot to mention real quick is that the lullaby songs for the Momcozy and the Eufy are different. This comes with only 5 versus the Momcozy actually comes with 6, so you do get an extra song with the Momcozy, which is really cool. Also, the wireless technology is also better as well. Again, none of this is needing Wi-Fi, but the wireless technology actually goes a little further with the Momcozy. So if you have a really large house, that's going to be a big indicator as well. This actually goes 960 feet. This, the Eufy actually goes around 600 feet, so it's not quite as long. So if you need something that goes a little further, that's kind of where the Momcozy will also work out. But last thing I do want to mention is that both of them do have night vision. That's something that's going to be very prevalent. Obviously, when your babies are sleeping at night, you're going to want to see that. They both can connect multiple cameras. I think both of them connect up to 4, which is good. And neither one of them, again, needs Wi-Fi. This was all plug and play. Both of the cameras caught both of these, and I was able to just plug and play it right away. So very intuitive for both of them, which I liked. But overall, I do have a choice, and that's the Momcozy. Real quick, I wanted to showcase both the cameras. As you guys saw me looking at them through the monitor, they're both right here looking out in this direction. And as you guys can see, that's the Momcozy on the right. As I said, both of them, Momcozy was actually even more wide angle. And the Eufy has the wide angle lens on here. Despite that, the Momcozy doesn't have a lens, and it was still even more wide angle than the Eufy. So that's kind of my final thoughts. Both of them are awesome, but overall, if I had to recommend one, I would recommend the Momcozy.